Folks, hello and welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. We're going to be in the number 8 Corey Bush for Congress 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. 90-lap race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 3 sets of tires, so 2 sets in the pits. We'll see if we even need both sets. Pretty strong field here, 3.2K strength of field. This is probably going to be the strength of field session for the week in this series. We won last week, currently leading points, so hoping to build on that and continue having a strong start to the season here. This is week 2 of 12. And then there are 4 drops, so it's the best 8 weeks that'll count. That win at Daytona that I had is going to be huge, because that might be the most points in any race all season. We'll see. Putting down 8s for the... a lot of guys putting down 8s. I haven't been able to get anything faster than an 8. That's not a good lap. Turn 1. Too slow. Too slow through 1, which means that we're more in the range of a 9 right now, or even a 33.0. Let's see if we can improve a little bit on lap 2. This is going to be about a 95. Yeah, 94. So 13th quick. No, 7th quick. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, better through 1 and 2 on lap 2. But from what I've seen, the fall off on the first couple laps is pretty, or can be pretty severe. This is actually going to be slightly better. A 92. We're not the slowest one in the field. That puts us 9th quick. Yeah, knew that wasn't going to be good enough. Really wanted to put something up in the 8s so that we could have a better starting position. But right now we're 10th. Let's see. We got 6 of the guys who have qualified. There are now 6, I think, that are behind us. See if anyone else puts time in. Got a minute 25 left. Go back and show the laps here. Here's lap 1. We're down to 11th. There are 5 more to put time in, so we'll see if this holds up. Just slow through 1 and 2. Kind of indecisive on the line there. You either want to be down on the seam or down on the line. I was kind of in between lines, so I think that's part of what hurt me. And just lacking confidence with the throttle on cold tires. But yeah, you really want lap 1 to be your fast lap. But, starting 11th in a 22-car field, that's right mid-pack. We got plenty of time, fortunately, to work our way up through the field. Now we're down to 12th. And the 4 still hasn't put in a time. Don't love starting mid-pack. That's a good way to get caught up in someone else's mess. Because if someone else, if there's an early wreck, there's good chance that it's in front or right around you, which is not what we want. But there's nothing can really do about it. Samus Racer, how you doing? Morphe, welcome. Just is what it is. Let's get on grid.
Leave it all out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long.
Good luck, everybody.
Good about today, guys.
All right, let's do the pledge here.
Just a quick
I
reminder,
pledge to
you do
be a
have an
good
in-car
sport,
camera.
whether I win or lose, to know that people online are
be
real
on the
people and my
outside.
words have real impact, to set a positive example with my behavior,
road
speak
is
up
closed.
against discrimination, hate speech, harassment, and abuse, to show integrity by honoring the rules, my opponents, and my teammates, to stop listening and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, and to respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own! Exclamation mark GLHF in my Twitch channel, Chad, if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, link in the description below this video. We just had a
gonna be fine. Daddy
new
is here.
follower,
Good luck.
Sanchez Joe 94. Thanks for that. Appreciate you.
Here for the SR.
We're getting ready to get going here.
I'm here for everything.
Bets are open.
I'm
if you're
here to
watching
watch
live on
Denver
Twitch,
fly.
I'm
probably gonna
2K, so you guys can just let me pass that.
restart the monthly contest with those at some point. Maybe next month we'll get that rolling again. All right. 90 laps.
Oh, I don't know if I'm happy or sad that Daytona week is over, but here we are.
So yeah, Daytona last week, Atlanta this week, and then next week I believe it's North Wilkesboro. So real variety of tracks in this series. That's always kind of the strength of NASCAR, is the variety that you get in the tracks that you drive on throughout a season.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
So I was pacing out fuel. Cap says 66 right now. I paced out that actually on a fuel run because as you burn off the tires a little bit, you start lifting. You can actually stretch it to 70, although I did lose the right front before I finished this 7 lap run. So just got to be aware of that. But you know, if we get a restart with 70 to go, we'll be in a position to where we can stretch it on fuel. So just being aware of that. Probably won't pit if we 20 laps in is probably the first time that we would make our pit stop, because those tires are good for about 5 to 10, about 10 laps probably before the times kind of level off. Then they actually do get a little bit better if you cool them as the run goes on. But it's about a second fall off. So from what I was seeing, it's like the times fall off to about 30.
Man, the thing gets boring. We're in a good spot. We got,
or what,
a beer stand and a pizza
34
stand right
flats
behind
to 33 8s and 9s, and then it kind of just stays right there.
the pit box. Pace car's off. You ready? Big Daddy, show him how to do it. Green flag.
We're green. We're racing. Cody Dutton taking the high line.
Outside. Still outside.
I saw that he was using that for his hot lap in practice. He was
Still
using the
outside.
high line
Clear,
through
clear,
1 and
clear,
2.
Clear, clear.
We'll see if that continues through the race, or if in the race he actually goes down to the low line. I have not been able to quite get the high line figured out yet in these cars here. So hopefully that doesn't kill me. We're already up to 11th. That was a nice little pass that we were able to get there. Seems like the low line right now is the preferred line. Be a little careful with the tires in case we end up in a long range situation. Sean Stratton, you just missed this race. Dang, man. That's too bad. Whoa. A little bit loose there on entry. Put in a little bit too much brake and got the nose to bite in a weird way. Not what we wanted.
Outside. Clear.
21 there, overdriving entry a little bit. got to run on this 19. Should be able to make the move.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
Just threw it down in there. Oh, wow, he overdrove his entry, trying to hold me off. So we're up into the top 10. Trying to think right now. I don't know if we would want to pull an undercut or not. That undercut could work.
All right, my man, we're in good shape here. Running 10th right now.
There are 3 wide up there for second. You do have 3 distinct grooves that will work at this track, and it is wide enough. You can run 3 wide as long as you've got people who know how to hold the line properly. This is kind of what we were hoping for. Knew I wasn't going to be the quickest in qualifying, but once we got into the race, figured we'd have decent race pace. The question is, can we actually convert that into the positions we need here? What will happen with pit strategy? Because now with the longer race lengths, green flag pit stops actually can come into play if you get one that goes caution free. No idea if that will happen here. No reason it wouldn't, to be honest. You know, we got a field of good drivers. We're going to get spaced out. It could easily go caution free. Everyone just, you know, keeps their head and drives sensibly. Lap 10, and now this is where the lap times are kind of going to be leveled out to about what they're going to stay at, I would think. Oh, they are getting racy up front. We know Cody will not part with that lead easily. And we know Faryniarz is going to be aggressive to go after it. We know he's really fast. There's the bump and the spin, and that'll be a caution.
Caution somewhere. Caution. We got a bit of a stickler here in the pits, guys, so let's make sure we're minding our P's and Q's here.
Lap 11.
Close,
Okay.
close. You're going to be coming
The
around
11
the
nailed me
21.
into you.
Line up behind the 2.
I did almost get run over. Folks really don't know how to brake in these things. I'll probably stay out here.
I didn't hear you say pits are open there, Earl. Looks like it.
Wouldn't be able to make it from here.
I mean, it's bad enough to hit me once, but you finished the job. So, I mean, I don't know, man.
You chopped my nose in the front straightaway. In that turn, I swear, the guy behind me bumped me right into you.
Chopping you on the front straightaway have to do with it. Not a damn thing.
Completely agree, but he bumped me right into you. You can check the replay, I promise you.
I can actually verify that from where I was sitting, that he was being pushed by the car in third.
You can check the replay, man. I swear to God, that's what happened.
Open. No, close.
I want to look at it.
That was aggressive racing at the beginning. So Faryniarz is going to Faryniarz is going to come back through the field like a rocket if he's taking tires here. I understand Cody being upset. No one likes to get wrecked. The thing is that those tires will be good, as I said, for about 10 laps. After 10 laps, everything kind of levels out, and the difference in tires for a really long time really won't matter. Oh no, G. Benson, what happened? Looks like we're going to restart in 8th here because only Faryniarz pitted there. Always a good idea to check the replay and see what happened. Like, I usually say something more in an inquisitive manner, ask what the guy has to say about it if I get hit. You know, if I want to say something. I used to jump on folks immediately. I try to, especially with the pledge and stuff like that, it's a good reminder to not do that. I've never liked how that looked on review when I did. And not saying Cody did that. Cody was pretty calm given that he just got wrecked out of the lead. Is it hard to get a rig and start racing? It just costs money. Depends on how much you want. Yeah, G. Benson, every time I've had problems like what you're talking about with loading errors, reinstallation was what fixed it for me. It's just, it happens sometimes. For whatever reason, the way that they do the updates, sometimes the EXE gets corrupted. The big thing, Avi Games, is, you know, be patient with yourself. I wouldn't spend a ton on really expensive equipment right out of the gate, because the most important thing when you're starting out is to make yourself a better driver. So, you know, you can learn on cheap equipment and then reward yourself with more expensive stuff once you've got some real experience under your belt. And when I say real experience, I'm talking like a couple years. It's not something that you're, well, unless you're natural, but like most people, you're not just going to pick this up and be fast right out of the gate immediately. It's going to take some time to really learn what you're doing.
Jesus Christ.
Now, the good news for Cody is it looked like he just backed it in there. Didn't hit too hard, so I don't think he got T-boned. He should actually be fine. These things are pretty resilient. So I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back up through the field and ends up being in contention for this thing. The reason we didn't pit on that last one is because two reasons. One, we know that the tires level off after about 10 laps, so there was a limit to how much benefit we would have gotten out of fresh tires. And two is it was still going to be a one-stop race from there. Now, if a caution were to come out around here, we might actually pit because we could make it from here. Oh, someone's loose. I was actually surprised to see Andrew pit there. Unless he felt like he had damage from the contact that he wanted to assess. That could have been... That would make sense.
Outside. Clear high.
Okay, that was nice of him. So we're up to 7th now. Looks like he's going to give us the top side here.
Inside, inside. Still there. Still there.
I love when I can make the top side work.
Clear, clear.
He's going to take the top side away from me.
Top. Still out there.
We're going to go down and try to make the low side work for the pass, and it does.
Inside.
He's going to try a crossover.
Still there. Still there. Still inside.
Should have this.
Still there at your door. Very nice work, my man. That's 5th place.
Top 5.
Still there.
Man, I love these cars.
You're clear. Inside.
He's still coming back after me. He hasn't conceded the spot yet.
Inside. Still there on the bottom. Still there. Clear.
These cars are not quite as old as me. I'm 3 years older than these. I was born in '84. This was the, 87 was the first year I believe that I saw a NASCAR race when I was 3 years old. And I just got hooked. So yeah, these are the cars that made me fall in love with NASCAR. I'm enjoying the middle line right now. Hey, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Oh, my goodness. Podium Esports with the raid. Dirty Air, what's going on? I guess Monday night racing's over. How you guys doing? How'd Monday night go? Hearing some new followers. Thank you guys so much. Oh, so many new followers. Thank you guys, really appreciate that. Welcome. Hope you all stick around. We got 60 laps to go right here. More new followers. Thank you guys oh so very much. Really do appreciate you. We're just trying to reel these top 4 in. Front 3 are really working that top lane.
Sorry, I got tight.
In 1 and 2. Now the leader's going to try the low lane and see how that works. That might give the guy in second a run off that top. Wasn't enough for him to actually make a move. If I'm in second that close to a guy, I always want to be trying a different line than what he's doing through the corner. Get that clean air and, you know, hopefully either get alongside of him by running lower or try to get a run on him down the straightaway by running higher is the preferred way to do it. Looks like we might actually have a lead change here. Or not. He got alongside him, but it looks like he didn't have as much momentum coming off of the corner. Catching him is one thing, passing him is something else entirely. Not quite clear. Good hard racing up there. This is entertaining to watch. Hopefully we can reel them in and participate in a bit here. This series really does kind of prove out my theory with iRacing, which is that if you want less cautions, well, there are two things that make less cautions. One is better drivers, so higher strength of fields tend to run cleaner. But the other is cars that are more difficult to drive. Because these cars, you really have to work through the corners, you have, you know, more in the driver's hands that they can do. The drivers focus more on driving the car, and it doesn't turn into so much of a, you know, chop block and dive bomb style of racing like you see in the A car and the trucks currently.
9 pitting here, pitting.
So the 9's going to try a short pit. I'd been thinking about that. The short pit strategy seems viable just because it the undercut should be viable just because of the way that the times level off.
Looking good.
So he will cycle to the lead. It's going to be a question of if he can hold it.
One car pitting.
Everyone's going to pit road.
This time.
Everybody going to pit
We
road.
might have something for 'em today, boys. Leader, pit road. You're in second position right now, second.
A car pitting this lap.
I'll put him up on the dash here.
2 car pitting. Pitting.
Start looking for your sign.
All right, 4 tires full of fuel. Get back out
5,
there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
These long pit stops. So what we do is we give them an undercut by about a lap for some of the guys that we were racing with. But we might actually come back up on them with a little bit quicker lap times. We'll see.
Go Mango, go Mango. Hard. Good job, guys. Inside. Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining. Clear.
One set of tires left.
Pitting in.
Looks like we lost a couple spots pitting there, just not being as aggressive maybe, or didn't get as good of a pit stop.
Leaders on pit road.
And we're a lap down right now, so we do need this to cycle through.
Leaders on pit road. Outside. On your clear.
See how the tires were there. 52% right front, 68 right rear. Not particularly concerning. We should be in good shape for the rest of the race.
Outside. Clear outside.
So let's see, the
Halfway
12
next time.
waited a little bit on his stop. We'll see how he fares. Because he should be able to go around these guys. But again, it's only a couple laps better tires, so not a ton better. Same with Pisciotta and the Haviland car here. The 3, according to iRacing, 28 on his custom number there. The Davey Allison special.
Chad, you alright, bud? I didn't know you had that much room.
Nope, not all right.
It wasn't a picture.
Intent, this breaks the car all the same.
Whoa! He got all the way down on the apron there to make that pass. We got a top 5 run going. I'd estimate that we're back in around 8th right now when this all sorts out. Hopefully we haven't lost more time than that. Oh no. Oh good.
Caution in,
Nope.
Out. Hold your position. I know,
That
man.
was predictable.
I think we need to start
Dang.
putting like an age limit on.
We did not want
racing or
that.
something, you know? The road's closed.
And see, I don't think we get to take the wave around, so we're gonna get trapped. That sucks. Hate that rule.
Are there wave arounds in this or no?
I don't think so. I think they have the lucky dog, but not waves. I'm not sure.
Stop it.
And that's frustrating. We're going to try to take a wave if we can. I don't think we're going to get it.
Gonna line up behind the 7.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm going to try to take it, but I don't know if we're going to get it.
The 11. Get the lucky dog. We're gonna have a lap
What the
car
hell?
coming outside.
That was payback, Chad.
Yeah, it's old school restarts. Yeah, I'm going to save the
Pit road is
tires.
Open.
I want to save the tires. Let's see what happens. I hate that they don't do the wave around, and if that's the case, that's really, really lame. They should fix that. Like, if you're going to have the lucky dog, you should also have the wave around. There's going to be a bunch of us starting in front of the leader here, which could result in a big pileup. Yeah, that's irritating. Oh well. Yeah, how many are there on the lead lap right now? Looks like only 8. That's kind of crazy. This could be a big hurt in the points for us if this don't work out right.
One to go. Closed right now.
Oh, we are getting waved. Heck yeah.
We're gonna have to come around and say a start.
That helps.
Should be starting behind the 7.
So we're 14th, but at least we're back on the lead lap. Those guys who stayed out are sitting in a golden position right now. Because they've got tires and they've still got a set.
Field's going to the 3.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 7.
And they've got some amazing track position. So great job on their part.
You now, man. Let's rock and roll. All right, boss man, pace cars off. Hey, baby, do your thing. Ready? Green flag. Inside. Still inside. Still there.
Really?
Caution
3 for
is
3.
out.
Thanks.
Caution is out.
Every one of you, so good.
You can look at your temps to make sure everything looks okay. The road
All right.
is closed.
Yeah, probably gonna pit here. And not take fuel.
Nice and smooth now.
This isn't a league, this is official. So they do have
It is
wave
what it
rounds
is,
in the
man.
series
I
now.
just expect people to stay on the bottom thing they're on the bottom.
Pit road will be open this time.
The 35. Yeah, this is the right time to take tires, I think. This actually isn't even a very hard decision. We wouldn't have enough time to use the set that we would bank.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
I guess Nathan had other things he wanted to do.
I don't know. I think it's driving pretty good. It's fun. Yeah, I agree with you, Randy. Racing through wrecks back to yellow was not better, in my opinion.
It's a 10:20 bedtime sharp.
50 for Todd. Make them last the rest of the race. Should be starting behind the 16.
May not happen, but what we do want is for this to go green the rest of the way. They could have made it a little bit, but honestly, like, I don't know, this setup feels pretty good. I don't think they need to make it intentionally difficult to drive. Like, this thing drives all right. So, you know, it puts it in the driver's hands pretty well. You can make mistakes with it for sure. But, you know, it definitely gives drivers the ability to differentiate themselves. So I like it. I like what they've done with this series. Looking forward to them getting the new damage model back on these cars with it working correctly and not causing people to crash the game.
I watched that from several angles. That's a racing deal. I'm not going to put that on you, buddy, so sorry for yelling at you.
No problem, man. It happens again. I just not ready to get into you. Got love from behind.
Figured after the third time I got crashed in a race, let's go back and watch it all. Quite interesting.
All right, Brad, let's give over the belt and tug. Let's get ready to go here. Nice and smooth now.
All right, let's go get some spots here. We got these fresh tires. Let's go use them. Ah, Cody's done for real now. Dang.
Be ready.
That's too bad for him.
Be ready.
Rough start to the season for him.
Green flag.
Remember, he got turned over at Daytona, too. We ought to be able to just go to the bottom and just go right around this guy. And yeah, we're just going to use these tires. We're going to go where everyone else isn't. Reckon in one, reckon in one.
Caution, caution. Save us a little here. Nice and smooth. Cool your tires off. Get your fans on. Pit road's closed. Should be starting behind the 22.
We gotta go all the way around, guys.
That's 2 spots for us.
This new smokes model, you can't see shit.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Line up
I
behind the
thought keep on
22.
somebody that second caution because I couldn't see anything. I just got lucky they weren't in front of me when I went through it.
Pit road will be open this time.
30 to go now. Gonna be less than 30 to go when we take the green. We'll see if anyone pits. That was why I took the tires when I did. I figured, you know, it's just gonna be, it'll either go green the whole way or we'll have cautions that roll.
I think we should be behind the 13.
Everyone behind us is pitting. That's not great. But we've got 1 lap on these tires, so that shouldn't be too bad for us. They're a little bit fresher than... They're quite a bit fresher than some of these guys in front of us, and... I mean, it's really temperature that means more in these things than tire wear. So we just got to keep them cool. Everybody but one guy pit. We actually have a 2-car cushion behind us, so we're okay.
Where's the pace car?
Middle back. Yeah, but these bias ply tires do not react to it the same way that the radials do. These things really, it's more about temperature than it is about wear. And again, after 10 laps, it basically levels off and everything's equal, no matter, like, until you get down into the last, like, 10%, 15% tread depth, and then it just falls off a cliff. But we're not going to have to deal with that this late in the race. I think we're on the right strategy. We're just, you know, we're on as good a strategy as we could be, given what we ended up with when that yellow fell. No neck. Yes, I'm running triple monitors. Trips. Which I
This really
at
just
some
becomes
point
a
need
survival
to take
race.
apart and to make adjustments on to get them
Greedy,
lined up
right?
properly. They're not exactly lined up right.
Sure would like it to go green to the end.
He's in 6th. So, I mean, we're back into the top 10 now. That's decent. Should be able to pick up a few spots here. There will be 27 laps to go. So yeah, we really only got one green lap on those tires, so they're basically new versus the guys behind us. I'm going to try to get a top 5. I'm still...
Finish up my final 5
I still
seconds
think
of
there's a
repairs.
chance to get the win if things go right for us. It's going to be tough. I don't know. Kind of depends on who's in front of us and how hard it is to work through this traffic. How we match up versus everyone. But if it goes green, we get strung out, we should be able to work some moves.
Catch your breath. It's gonna be dogfight, man. Pace car's off. Be ready. You ready?
Thank you for that
Ready?
follow.
Oh man, pace car's off. Drive smart. Man.
Much appreciated.
Ready? Green
Welcome
flag,
to the
green
family.
flag. Nice, smooth, doing great.
Take it inside.
Oof, oof, oof. One car getting real loose there.
Outside. Still there, still there. Clear, clear, clear.
That puts us to 9th.
Outside, outside. Still out there. Still there at your door.
14's getting eaten alive.
Outside. Still out
Excuse me, coming through.
Clear high.
We're going to go to the high line. Whoa. Messed up my line through the dog leg there.
Outside. Clear.
Just no room to go anywhere. There goes one of them. Down to the inside, no yellow.
I'm so sorry. I did
Another
not
one in
know
the
that
outside
I was
wall.
gonna touch it.
Oh, go get him. Outside.
That's another
Still
spot.
outside. Clear, clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Caution.
Yellow.
Caution. Would you
We're
like
in
a parking
fifth.
tank or a bar or anything like that?
With 20 to
Pit
go.
road's closed.
See if anyone pits here. I said less. You tend to get cleaner racing. Not guaranteed. I mean,
It's open.
what we're seeing now is a
Second
lot
up
of
to
intense
three.
racing
Second up
as
to-
we close in on the end. What do you mean 3 seconds on a fuel run? I lost a second, Randy, and then it stayed consistent the whole way. You only lose more time at the end.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Does everyone have tires? Oh, we could be in bad shape. I didn't realize everyone had a set left. Oh, this could be bad. This could be real bad for us. We'll see. This could be terrible or great. We really need to cool these things down. I'm out of
Lining up
tires.
behind the pace car.
Length being 90, I think it's great. I love the longer length. I love that they're staggering it every 2 hours now. You're much more likely to get good participation.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Not going to be many laps left. Plus, we got single file restart. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go down pit road 16. No, I need buffer cars. I only got one now.
Closed right now.
I did not notice
about
how many
nice
signed
movement
up. I
like
think
yourself,
it's
Cam?
basically 2 splits, maybe 3.
That thing is beat to hell there, 22.
I mean, we're clean. That's the other thing, is that we've got a pretty clean car. So.
Yeah, I had someone run into me from behind.
How many we got on the lead lap? 16
Then
on
I
the
hit
lead
the
lap.
wall. Then I hit the wall again.
Yeah, of course, that's the first one. It seemed to be pretty consistent participation throughout the Daytona week. Seemed like they were able to get good participation throughout. So, yeah, I don't know.
One to go.
I did not think everyone had a set left. I was wrong. Well, we'll see. Pace car looks awful. I agree. Like, I mean, it's fun that they did it, but yeah, it looks absolutely hideous.
Get those tires cleaned off, bud. Get ourselves a good start here. Pace car's off, boss man. Be ready. Now, brother, you do your thing. Green flag. Run your line and pull away.
That's the idea.
Inside. Still inside. Clear low. Inside. Still there at your door.
So, Drew got by me real
Still
quick.
Inside. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside, inside, inside. Still inside. Still inside at your door. Still there?
Yeah, I just can't
Clear
hold the
inside.
line as quick as they can right now. We settled out into fourth, though. Got another one coming for fifth pretty good here,
Working the bottom.
or from fifth,
Still there at your door.
for
Still
my
there.
fourth place spot.
Clear low. Inside, inside. Clear. Outside. Still outside. All clear.
All right, so we've settled out into fifth. Let's see what we can do. They're going to burn those tires off a little bit. They're not going to have much of an advantage in a few laps. If we can stay close, we might be able to do something late. 2 is all over the 1's bumper up there for the lead. Just trying to keep close. Got a big gap behind us. Ten to go here.
10 laps to go. Pretty much strategy from this point to go like hell.
Yep. Hey, thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. They're still a tenth or two quicker than me up front here. Now, if they would all wreck each other, we'd be in great shape, because it's leveled off for us with the guys behind. 2 to the lead. That's what we want to see. We want to see them racing each other. Got a lap car that's going to get in the mix.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
6 to go. So if a caution were to come out right now, we might get a 1-lap shootout. That wouldn't give us much time to do anything. Probably gonna. This is probably where we're gonna finish, unless the guys in front of us are the ones who wreck. In which case we'd have to play dodge car. But yeah, with a second advantage, even if we start clicking off better lap times than them now as the tires even out, there's not a lot of time to, not enough time to run that back down. We saw how hard it was to make significant time earlier in the race from this same position when we were running 5th chase in the top 4. Now, if one of them makes a mistake, we're here to capitalize. But that's what we're looking at right now. Fortunately, we got a great gap on 6th. So, top 5, that'll be great points for us. Coming up on 3 to go here. Those front 4 are fast. And they are racing hard. 2's right on the bumper, the 1. 12's right on the bumper, the 7. We were actually quicker than the leader that lap. Just don't have enough time.
Few more laps.
2 2 to go. Oh, 1 in the wall. That was the 2. Good recovery. That might give it to the 1, though. Because, yeah, he's going to come under fire from the 7 now. Last lap.
I'm going to white flag this time.
This is not over. Faryniarz does not have it on lockdown. The 2's right there, close enough. Let's see what these guys are liking about that high groove. That's what they like, that exit, my goodness.
Appreciate it, dude. Thanks.
They're going to be side by side as they come off 4 for the lead, but I think that the 1 on the outside is going to have it. We've seen that every time in Atlanta. Good race, guys. That was fun. Nice win, Drew.
Checker.
Good win. I drove everything I had there.
Yeah, it was a real entertaining battle to watch back here.
Retract for a second.
Really, dude? Really?
Yeah,
Was that like what you called for?
Feathers.
See what kind of points we get here.
Good racing, Ty. Good racing, top 5 there. That was good stuff. Good win, Drew. That was good move.
Yeah, that's
on the
official.
restart to get yourself in that position. Appreciate it. Good stuff. I'll take 4th in that kind of a race all day long.
Yeah, that was a bit of a wild one, wasn't it?
We're coming through by the truck.
That'll give us a little I rating,
Your way, fellas.
decent points.
Earl, thanks.
We'll
Good
see if
job
we
tonight.
hold on to our points lead with that.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A nice 4X right there for no reason. That sucks, Matt.
Yeah. Dude, we crossed the finish line. I guess he got mad because he got wrecked and he just hits me.
Yeah, I'd report him if I were you. There's no
Go
reason
back
to
and
do
see
that.
what happened with that.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's weird. After the line. Just close race, and oh, yeah, it does look kind of deliberate. I don't know that it was, but like that's not even the guy that he was mad at, so I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, here's the guy that he's mad at, is the 3 here. They go down into the corner. I mean, that's a racing deal. That's 2 guys. That's literally 2 guys going for the same piece of real estate. The 13's cutting down a little early. The 28 or the 3 is a little bit late on his cut. Loses a lot of spots. It's a shame for him because he was going to have, you know, 6th or 7th and ends up 11th. So that cost him a bunch of spots at the end there. Let's go back and take a look at what caused the cautions. This was lap 11. Cody Dutton and Drew Faryniarz racing for the lead. And this is what they were talking about. You can see that, you know, as they go into the corner, this guy here, which is, who's that? That's Chad Peterson in the 11 car, is hitting the 1, and that bumps the 1 into the 80, and the 80 goes for a ride. I think everyone missed him here. That's smoke. But yeah, everyone got slowed down real good for that one. Let's see. Next caution, took a while, was the one here in front of us. A heartbreaker for us because we're P17 here and a lap down. ends up happening? Oh. Yeah, so you've got, let's set the stage here. So what you've got here is these three, the 14, the Skull car here, and this one, the 19 car, are lead lap cars, and the 18. Cole Dutton here in the 9 is the first car 1 lap down. Corey Davis here in the 21, this Texas Pete car, is 5th. So, and then the 80 is also 1 lap down, as is the 6 Folgers car here. And the 11 here. So these 4 cars here are all lapped down and are racing to basically like sort out to be the leaders. And then you've got us back here in a different pack that are a ways behind them. So this is basically the guy who's going to inherit the lead and the battle for the lead, trying to get through to unlap himself. And it just gets all crossed up. They all wreck. Big wreck. I mean, this was a lot of them. So Cole Dutton in the 9, Cody Dutton in the 80, the 18 car. Just, you know, he's trying to shoot a gap there. And you're racing really hard to get by those guys because those leaders on older tires are a lot slower. So you're trying to get past them. And yeah, that took out 2 of the lead lap cars and 2 of the guys that were fighting to come back and get the lap down. And it also brought the caution out that no one wanted to see who had pitted already. But we did get the wave around. And then basically went 1 lap. And what happens here? Right there, the 80 again. Just, yeah, I'm not sure what happens there. Oh, the 10 does push up into him a little bit. And he spins around in front of the field, keeps it into the wall at least. So that was wreck number 3 for him. And then that's when he decided it was done. Not his night. So I think that's when we got our tires, which maybe wasn't the right strategy call. But, this one is same deal. The 9 is going to try to shoot the gap 3 wide, and the 18 gets the wall, and there's just not enough room to fit that car through there. Very aggressive. Yeah. Not quite enough room, and yeah, the 18 getting the wall doesn't help, but I think there was going to be contact, and they were going to run out of room either way. Oh, the 22 gets it as well, and the 6. So tough deal for those guys involved in that. And then, let's see, so we get a restart, and then here's the caution that put us in a weird spot where we were leading, but not really what we wanted to see. I think we wanted to see this go green the whole way. You can see what happens there. The 19 gets the wall, and then the 14, I guess, trying to avoid him, just comes down and gets into the 10. That don't look right. But yeah, so the 19's going to get the wall here. And I think the 14 just overreacts. Doesn't realize that he's got the 10 down below him. And just goes down into the 10. And that causes a wreck on the back straight. Oh, and the 16 flies into the 10. The 18 gets it. And so that puts us out front for that restart with old tires, and we get eaten up initially and end up coming home in 5th. Let's see. I would say this was probably the one where we had the toughest job avoiding it, probably. So let's get a screenshot of this deal. It'll look pretty good. Yeah. Going after him. That's mean, Spitz. All right. Hey, 41 iRating gain. That ain't bad. 157 points. That'll help. The winner got 195. So we got, I think, like 221 or something like that for our win last week at Daytona. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. If you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John_A__Theodore. Click the art to give me a follow. Thank you very much. Peace out, guys.